mom was in the cup chair.
Whoa!
Hey now.
I mean, technically, not true. Joe said she saw everything.
All right. So last we left off, I want to make sure. Actually, make sure audio is good.
There are two of you.
Yeah, well, because
again.
because once Ryan turns on her camera, it should fix everything.
I'm Manon. You're both the DM and Roneen.
Oh, I've learned to just also put my camera in just my spot, so that never changes.
But there's no Bjorn.
Yeah, there's no Bjorn. God dang it. All right.
No.
So I got to create a separate window for just when Ryan's camera is just turned off. Hang on.
Tell me how your character dies without telling me your character dies.
All right, hold on.
Val, you have to be overly peppy. Apparently, you're Azalia tonight.
We're just gonna go full mad
Have fun.
I did not vote for that this week.
Well, let's see.
She's walking back to her computer now.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm not gonna fucking worry about it. We'll just wait here patiently for her.
Do do
Do do do do do. Do 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 do.
I would say the music should be Manon.
So when we were doing the Jeopardy, I was getting this weird double Jeopardy, and I was like, my brain meets.
Why did our walkers
Walk into her computer, my ass.
Nobody said she was walking fast.
She does have a D6.
She didn't say where she was walking from.
Or she should be riding.
Island. No.
Bitch, I gotta walk back from the goddamn stables. You know how long the walk that is?
He's their boomhauer.
Ride a horse.
Dang, all the stables and all that thing right over there, man.
I'm telling you what.
Okay, now everybody's in the right spot. I honestly don't know why Discord does that though. Like, if the name is a name, I don't know why it changes things because your camera's off. It's super weird. But
That is kind of weird.
yeah. Okay. Last you guys left off, you all stayed over in Nova's in the location of Nova's tribe is in the Starlit Vale. Within there, you find out that they very much survive through darkness, as the heat is too much for them to handle, and they have learned to live in dark. But not all of them do, as they still need to have guard posts up during the day. They still, due to the reason for the actual orb, a lot of them are holding solid through the day and sweating it out and trying to fix the orb itself. Through having the departure of Dahlia while she takes Nyx and Silic, and learning the next morning that a lot of things were stolen from the camp by no one knows who, but apparently it's been done several times. Nova is kind of taken up, I believe it was Nova that kind of took it up, that you guys should probably do something about it. It is coming up to just about night again, and that's where we pretty much left off. So you guys are back over at the back over in the cave of the tents, but it is nighttime, so you don't actually have to be in the cave if you don't want to. Now regular civilian parts of the tribe are moving about instead of just the soldiers, and the the elders. But the elders are still focusing. They have not eaten. They have not slept. They are currently going about a good maybe 16 hours of focusing on repairing the orb.
We also, or part of us, talked to real Thunderstar and found out that we need like 10 too much money.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And that he's got
All the money.
To imply, in case this is like confusing, he doesn't mean that you have to give him 10,000 gold. He needs gold worth 10,000. It can be a gold piece that is valued at 10,000. It's however it works.
Ah, well, shit. Everyone empty your pockets right now.
I pull out like a little roly-poly, some lint, a string.
What about a
All right,
$10 million
nothing.
smile?
But it still has to be gold. It can't be anything else. It can't be anything else valued as 10,000 gold. It has to be. It doesn't have to be gold pieces. It could be a gold brick. Anything else that just values up to that equivalent number.
It's just the gold is the material that is needed.
Correct.
Okay, let's go
I just
find
got
these
dirt
razors.
samples with Remus's blood.
No big deal.
Does anyone have any
I got a
gold?
jar of dirt.
I got your dirt and.
if you don't want it, give it back.
No, it's
Not
mine.
enough gold.
And it works. I think we decided to go to the
I've never been in
Oasis
the
and
habit of
maybe
eating a drop of
ambush.
gold.
Go ahead, Bjorn.
Oh, that definitely was the plan, Bjorn. But in case we don't get $10,000 worth gold there,
What's a
we should
dollar?
have a backup plan with what's 10,000 gold worth of gold. I'm still trying to set everything up. I didn't know we were live.
Sorry, I'm just giving you
Like,
shit. Well, why don't we get what we get?
I mean, it was
and take it
6:30.
Well, we have to go
Usually
to
I
the
have
Oasis
time.
anyway. Maybe we can figure something out there. Plus, we're dealing with these bandits. Maybe there's something there that we can use.
So, yeah, and to remind you guys, as Bjorn was saying, yeah, if you guys head over to, as like cheapening down the supply, an item that is required for the actual weapon by Rill is something that that he hired a mercenary to retrieve. And if you want to try to go get the item to cheapen up the cost, you can go find Tylarian Awin, and he'll have the item.
Off to the Oasis.
How cheap and
If
does he
I-
have to be alive?
What?
We have to return. No, he doesn't necessarily have to be alive, but he has a stone on him that is important. I mean, we're not going to kill him.
Why would you
I don't think
kill?
we're gonna kill him, but if we find him dead,
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
see.
I mean, then we take the stone thing that he has.
well, yeah, just make sure it's not like deal off if he's dead.
Oh,
They know?
are you guys planning to kill this guy? Are you guys planning to kill him?
I just, I think if we
We're
find
going
him
to
dead,
the
yeah,
Oasis. Could have gone to the Oasis. We don't know what we're gonna find.
right? I'm not planning to kill anybody outright. Like, not.
I mean, he's been missing, and that's why dude hasn't gotten his stone shipment in
Right.
thing. So,
Confusion. Tylarian has not been missing. The group that does the regular comings and goings from the Oasis has been missing. Tylarian is a mercenary that's not part of the tribe. He was hired recently to go retrieve the ore.
right.
Tylarian is
Oh,
not
to
late, he's
retrieve
not
it from
early.
him.
He was hired, but to save real money, you guys can go procure it from Tylarian yourself. You don't need to steal it from him. You just say you're from Rill and he'll give it to you.
Oh,
He arrives
valid.
when he particularly intends to.
I was thinking the same thing.
We play middleman.
It could take anywhere from an hour to a week. Is what I have in my notes, and I don't know
This is Feywild chipping time. Anywhere between 10 in the morning to 6 p.m. Anywhere between a Monday to a Saturday.
Or I could just show up in a portal randomly.
Good old
Delivery options. Whatever.
I've been waiting here for 10 hours. I'm gonna go to step away for 5 minutes. You go back there. There's a sign in the door. Sorry we missed you. You can contact this number.
Wait, he didn't order through Feywild Prime?
No, that's too expensive of a subscription. He's not paying for that.
Wrecking this pass.
Do we need to get any supplies while we're here, or should we just head out? It has cooled down.
Let's probably get going.
I agree.
Right. Get while the getting's good.
Okay.
Sooner they get this done, the better. And I kind of take a wary look around all the sand.
Okay. What is the path ahead that you guys are going to do? Are you guys just going to walk? Or are you guys trying to just make your way to the oasis? Is that the goal?
I know we have to get the raiders. Does the oasis come first, or do the raiders come
The
first?
plan was to.
Well, they were.
follow-
Are they on the way there?
Yeah.
You were told that
They were plan.
they were tracking their way there. Yeah.
Yeah, their plan was to follow the actual what I can see from where their tracks are.
I'd say we're following the tracks.
Yeah, I want to track the raiders.
All right. So I'm assuming Nova is going to lead. Who is going to take the rear?
I'll do it.
Yeah. I said that properly. Leave it to Ryan to jump on that one. Okay.
I didn't get to do my
six,
Noodlehead
maybe?
promo today, so got to make up for it somehow.
Nova, with your abilities, with your devices, with this being your home, you can give me a investigation check with advantage, and your DC will be low. Manon, as far as actually keeping in touch, there is constant sand, wind. To make sure people don't get separated, I need you to give me I need you to give me a perception check for the rear of the group.
Yeah, please no passive perception. It's an ass.
That would be a 19 plus 3.
Okay, that's plenty good.
I got 19 plus 2.
Oh shit! All right.
Twinsies.
Even though most of you can't tell necessarily Nova is looking at as she's tracking this, but you're telling that she knows where she's going. Not going a complete straight line, but she is seeing what you do not see. Manon, you're making sure that everyone in the back doesn't lose each other. You're making sure that even with sandstorms, and if you lose about 10 feet, you can still see each other. You guys will not get lost from each other. You guys will at least be able to stay in a group throughout all this wind and just terrible conditions for most of you that you're not used to. Nova, you can see that they didn't take a straight beeline to get to the oasis itself, but you can tell that the way that they're moving is specifically trying to move to hide their tracks. And if it wasn't someone who was actually from this area, they would have done a superb job of actually making sure no one could track them, but you're able to track them nonetheless. You do know that following the tracks, due to the fact that they are making, go off this beaten path and then come back and go that way, it's going to take guys roughly about a couple hours to probably get up to where they're going, if they are actually going to the oasis or not. Do you choose to just say you think that they're going to go oasis and just cut ahead and make it only half an hour, or do you want to actually follow every individual track to make sure? So it's either half an hour and guess, or 2 hours and make sure.
I do something for you, answer Nova.
Sure.
It will slide up to Nova where she's kind of looking at the signs and stuff. We need to end them, Nova. Your tribe, my tribe. They're trying to heal a hurt that is long scarred. And these, excuse my language, fucks have tried to inhibit that, can you get us to a place where we can ambush them and take care of this? That would be my wish.
I mean, possibly. It depends on how quickly they're moving. It looks like they're taking their time. They're trying to hide their tracks, and they are properly walking on the sand. Yeah, don't stand in one spot too long. You might start to sink. So, but yeah. Yeah, we can do that if everyone else agrees.
It's a solid plan.
I'm sure we can get to where we can at least be. They'll have to, unless they are not like my tribe, they will probably start to slow down a little bit and at least make camp a little bit, even if they don't sleep, so that'll be easy to ambush.
I'm willing to follow your lead. You know this place. I know nothing about it.
Alright. Then we'll keep moving.
You're following their tracks, or are you just going to head straight to Azadistar?
Following their tracks.
Okay. All right. As you continue to follow the tracks, you do notice that about an hour into it, you notice, and now a lot of you notice, that the tracks are seeming visible. It's no longer relying on your tracking skills, Nova. It is now either you have caught up to them, or whatever they're doing, they are now walking heavier and the wind is taking less away. I need a stealth check from the group. Not a high DC because you were in the sand.
Well, that's good because that's an 8.
Okay.
Solid 12.
13.
That is
19.
19.
17 plus 2.
Okay.
Did it roll?
Yeah.
It did. Oof, that's a 12.
Okay.
And I even have a +9 with advantage.
And Bisco Dragon
Bisco
is a
Dragon.
21.
Okay.
Yay for Bisco Dragon!
The constant movement that you have has sliding against the sand. It's not loud, but if someone was keeping their eye out, they would spot you. As you start moving, you start to notice that there's a busted carriage ahead. You do notice that underneath the carriage, one of the wheels, you do see someone is pinned down. It looks like they're dead. Looks like either the carriage got over them and they died due to the pressure, or the carriage busted and it trampled on top of them. There is some of the equipment that was stolen in the rubble itself, but not all of it. It looks like this is the carriage that they were carrying stuff from, and then when it eventually busted, they started just grabbing it all and take it by foot.
Anything of value? As I glance over really quickly.
I mean, there's no gold.
Damn it.
Anything I can
10,000
sell?
worth of gold.
There's no gold.
How far away are we from the broken carriage?
10 feet.
Oh, okay.
Can I try to make a medicine check as we pass to see if this guy's actually dead or not?
Sure.
Can I also do an investigation check for the area around the carriage? Like, I feel like this is a trap, so
Sure.
whatever I gotta roll for it,
Okay. All right.
my raider sense is tingling.
You can give me an investigation check. That's fine.
It's a 17.
17. Okay. As far as medicine, as you're checking this guy out, he is dead. But it looks like he was killed prior to the effect. The effect of the actual carrot, the wagon did not actually kill him, but did bust his body afterwards. It looks like someone actually poisoned him. You actually do see a little bit of like a spider vein effect around his actual cheeks. It looks like someone had him ingest something and he died beforehand, but his body still broke afterwards after he was already dead due to the carriage weight.
Well, that's charming.
Bjorn, what'd you get for investigation?
18.
18. As you're moving around, you start to notice that there's a couple metallic devices placed against the angles of the sand itself. They are a total of 3 different very, very large bear traps, large enough to actually go for a medium-sized person. These traps have they're made specifically to have like a magic-resistant coating. Meaning you can't actually unlatch them with magic. You actually have to use your physical hands to do so. They're not perfectly hidden. It looks like maybe they're buried correctly once, and then the wind came by and some of the sand kind of blew off of some of the actual teeth. But yeah, you see that, and it looks like they probably were placed maybe 15, 20 minutes ago.
Bjorn, you can turn invisible, right?
Huh?
I can do
I mean, well, Bjorn might be better for this task, Nova, just because you can fly. If you go invisible and fly up, you can get an aerial scope of what's going on. At least tell us where they are. If there's any good hiding places around, anywhere we can ambush them.
That is an excellent idea. I will throw my cloak over my head and fly up.
Okay. You start flying up. It is a difficult flight, a lot of wind and a lot of sand. You're not used to this environment. You're able to do it. As you fly up, you don't notice this, but the rest of the people do. You're invisible. It just makes your body invisible, but the sand is still hitting you. So there's kind of like this shimmer in the air. It's getting to be seen, but unless someone's looking up, you're probably fine. But obviously the sand's not going to go through you. It's still going to hit your body. Go ahead and give me a perception check as you're up in the air.
$22.
22. It's hard to see. You got to kind of like cover up your eyes. You got to kind of move with the wings and stuff like that. You do see in the distance, there seems to be a very sophisticated but not large, like kind of like a mounted crossbow, and it's attached to probably what was originally on the actual carriage. It's about due north, maybe 100 feet. There is someone's on it, and then there's someone beside them. It's the large heavy crossbow, mounted crossbow, is probably about 15 feet in width.
I will fly down, remain invisible as much as the sand allows.
Mm-hmm.
There's a ballista that is manned. How far away, Joe?
Like 100 feet.
About
About 100.
100 feet from us. It's. I would suggest, since I saw it, and I'm, as you can see or not see, perhaps I scout and see if those are friends or foes. If the foes, we kill them. If they're friends, we use it as a perfect ambush site. What better way to say hello?
What about the scenery around it? Is there anywhere to hide? Any way to sneak up on them besides just sand?
Sand.
To answer the question as far as the terrain, you guys are at the bottom of this hill. They're at the top. They have they are Obi-Wan Kenobi in this situation. They have the high ground. And there is no spot that you can necessarily hide except on the opposite side of the rubble of the carriage, but that would only be able to cover maybe 2 of you. So, like, as far as 100 feet, they're kind of like 20 feet in, 80 feet up. So, Bjorn, when you flew up in the air, they were like 20 feet away from you. Because you flew up to like their height, but you were still not on the hill.
They were the raiders?
It was hard to tell. All I could tell was someone's arming the ballista, and someone is beside them. Friend or foe, I couldn't tell.
That means this is a trap. It is.
We come around the backside.
Raiders. We can try.
We could draw their attention. Some of us fly. We can draw their attention above us, drop things on them while you guys sneak up behind them.
Can they shoot that thing up in the air?
Probably.
Probably.
Tactically
But it's
speaking,
gonna
the
take
best
Dropping things on
option-
them from above, maybe not the best plan.
It'll take
Right.
time for them to reload.
Probably not that long. Tactically speaking, that thing's probably not going to turn very fast. So if we can get around and come up on them, might not be a bad idea.
We do have.
I agree with
space.
Alistair.
A few of us have, spells that could do at range too, as long as we get within an X amount of area that could do some severe damage.
All that we've got.
I'm also still invisible because after this conversation, I have not taken my hood down.
Okay.
I also could cause the first strike before they ever know I'm there. And if some of us use the carriage for cover, it'll be a good distraction to allow me to initiate that plan. An idea.
I mean,
Close.
two can use the carriage, but there's also the traps. Did you tell us about the traps? I'm guessing you did, right?
Yes.
Bjorn?
Yes.
There's the traps. Those are supposed to be for. I'm guessing it's for once they start firing and people get disoriented, they would run into them.
That's also a lot of distance to cover.
I ideally need to get close, so I'm good with going around back and flanking them.
I think we should try to sneak up on them and take them out as quickly and seamless as possible.
Right.
Great.
Take them on two sides or one side.
I think we all just come up the rear side. Take them quick and fast.
Let's get it done.
Okay.
That sounds like a good plan.
All right. I'm gonna need a stealth check from
Did you
everyone.
say good movie? Good plan. Yeah.
Stealth
stealth check?
Yeah, stealth check from everyone.
I am also going to cast invisibility upon myself just to.
Okay.
26.
Nice.
14.
And that's.
Spooky
Yes.
20.
That's a delayed reaction. Oh, did it finally roll? Nat 20 for a 29.
All right.
That is
That is a 16 for
Okay.
me,
21.
and a 21 for Bisco Dragon.
All right. As you guys start moving around, you start flanking, start to get around. You guys all see each other from distance. You guys get up on the hill. Right now, it looks like they weren't even really focused on aiming. They're kind of like sitting down, and they got kind of like these small, little, very, very, very narrow glass devices that they're kind of like breathing out of, and they just chit-chatting. You assume that they probably were waiting to hear like a snap of a bear trap before they would actually focus on looking down the actual sights of this actual ballista, but they are not focused on the surrounding. So you guys can get as close as you want as a free round to see if you can take them out before combat would begin. So how do you guys want to do this?
Is there a map where we could see where they are?
No, there is not, because I wasn't planning for this to be full-fledged combat. So just imagine that
That's
they're
okay.
on top of the hill. You guys are all within 30 feet. They have not seen you. at top of the hill. So you guys, wherever you guys wanted to peer. If 2 of you are on the left and right side, the others are behind them. However you guys are doing this.
How many are there?
2.
2 and one and one crossbow.
To imply, as far as you guys can actually, they look like now. They look like they have like browns and greens and grays. This kind of ensemble of different tunics and drapes and wraps around them, but they do have like a grayish charcoal kind of scarf hood that drapes over specifically for that, and they got like these breathing masks on, and they're kind of like pulling them down as they kind of use these little silvery pipes that they're breathing through.
Out of curiosity, are they dressed similar to the dead guy on the wagon, or
They are, yes.
if he looked different? Okay.
Yep. He just didn't have the hood, and he did not have a breathing mask.
Interesting. Okay.
When we decide to attack, I'm going to focus on shooting the one with the giant crossbow.
Okay.
I was just gonna go up and stab them.
Yeah.
I'm rearing to go and stab one straight
So
in the chest.
we'll just allocate who's doing what. So obviously we have Azalia that's going to go for the person mounting the weapon. Alistair, which one are you going to go for?
I'm whichever one is less people attacking it.
Got it. All right, Manon, which one are you going to go
Spread
for?
it out.
I was gonna go for the other one.
Okay. Bjorn?
The one with the and the baluster.
Okay, so Azalia and Bjorn. Roneen?
I guess I'm gonna do a one each. Take an Eldritch Blast to each of them.
Okay, and Nova, which one are you going to do?
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast their actual weapon.
Oh, shit. Okay. So Alistair, it makes sense for you to go to the support person then. So Manon and Alistair are support, Azalia, Bjorn are the barista, and then Roneen and Nova are going, well, Roneen's splitting. Nova, you're going for the weapon. All right.
Yep.
So I need everyone, for whatever you're planning to attack with, go ahead and roll to see if you can hit.
And also, at the point that everything starts happening, also Bisco Dragon is just going to fly up in front of them and do little loop-de-loops.
Okay.
So I got a nat 20 for 28.
Oh, shit.
Bit of
Okay.
distraction.
Alistair gets to swing a sword finally.
18.
And I don't know why
Okay.
I cast invisibility, because I'm going to immediately, it's going to immediately drop, but whatever. That was silly. I don't know why
18.
I didn't do that.
18.
26.
Okay.
26
Okay.
for the first one. And 18 for the second one.
Okay. And Nova, what'd you get for the barista?
That would be the first beam. It's 15 plus 8,
Okay.
and the second beam is a 14 plus 8.
All right. So we're going to first do damage from Bjorn and Azalia for the person who's actually controlling the weapon.
I'm sending one beam at them as well, because I'm sending one beam at each person.
Okay. So then damage for that one beam is for them then.
37 damage.
Annihilated.
I have sneak attack.
Annihilation.
Just the rocks.
Bjorn?
13 plus 8 plus
21.
5.
26. Okay. 26. And Roneen, your beam for that one?
10.
Okay. All right. Okay. So there's that guy. All right. For Manon, Alistair, and the beam from Roneen going to that one.
30 points of damage.
Okay.
So 17 piercing and 13 radiant.
Okay. 30 points.
It's just
30 total.
Oh, yeah.
you're just.
Okay. And the Eldritch beam.
The 2
7.
7. Okay. And then Nova, your attack to the actual equipment.
The 2 Eldritch Beams. One is a 7 plus 3, and
Okay.
the other one is a 9 plus 3.
Okay. All right.
And
So
it's force damage.
immediately people run in, blades, daggers, beams, energy, and all of a sudden this color rainbow effect of energy just explodes on this thing. Wood flies up in the air, blood shoots up. At first, nobody knows what's going on until all the dust settles. You guys are standing there, bodies sliding off your blades, kind of exploded off. Some of the arms are thrown off. The ballista is destroyed. The only things that are not damaged is a couple bags that they had on their side, but you just eviscerated them along with the weapon itself.
I'm gonna look at the carnage and then be like, do you think we actually maybe should have tied one of them up and interrogated him first?
No.
Probably kept the ballista for a weapon.
No.
Well, we can't really take that with us easily, but
I mean, the weapon's destroyed. If you want a super large bolt, you can have like a really large bolt.
Could be a spear.
I'll like nudge a decapitated head with the tip of my sword. I'm like, does anyone have speak with the dead?
No.
That was worth a try.
So even though they're eviscerated, they still you didn't destroy their possessions. So they still have possessions. They still have the 2 bags that they had with them, and then the only thing left is the oversized bolt that's meant for ballista.
What's in the bag?
The 2 bags themselves. The 1 bag that is the heaviest is full of all the gold that was on the cart itself, or at least
Let's go.
what could be fit in this bag. The weight of the bag actually exceeds the bag's tolerance. You assume that they actually have the dragon on here. If you try to lift it up, it feels like it's going to actually tear through the actual bag. There's a total of 2,000 gold pieces in there.
Let's go. Let's go, everyone.
The other bag itself has randomized magical equipment. There's a total of 5 scrolls, 2 parchments that can make scrolls, and a total of 3 grimoires.
Are any of them familiar?
The 3 grimoires are, they're not named grimoires. There's no one that actually specifically created this on their own. They're all grimoires that are made by the elders. One of them is specifically does light magic, has a lot of different spells as far as casting lights. There's some healing spells in it. Another one is really just about lore of your actual tribe itself. That kind of goes back about 300 years. Oh, we lost him.
Lost.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
we
been
lost
frozen
him.
like this for a while.
You all suddenly see Nova get
that didn't help.
very, very upset and grabs the scrolls and the grimoires and then starts taking pieces of their body and rolling them down the hill so that they will actually let off the actual bear traps.
Okay.
Because she's pissed.
All right.
I'm feeding the gold to Bob right now.
just kind of looking at her like, oh.
Don't piss off Nova.
The last book is actually is actually one of the books that is actually forbidden in your tribe. They actually took one. It's actually classed up just like the one that's specifically the Radiant book. Looks like he is.
He's coming back.
Yay.
You want me to come back?
This book is black leather bound with a little bit of silver trim, and it is specifically the Book of the Undead. The scrolls are varied. There's 2 parchments, like I said, that have the ink and quill. That if you have
read from the book.
you must not read from the book.
Pretty much.
And then there's 2 parchment that have the ink and quill that's specifically made for mages. That if you want to write down a scroll, you can. There are 3 other scrolls. Specifically, one is Revivify. The next one is Firewall. And what is it? I had a 3rd one. Where the fuck is it? Mass Cure Wounds.
Sweet. I'm taking everything, and you just see, as soon as she sees the book that is clasped, she's like, this is not for anyone else's eyes. She's just very upset, and she just puts everything in her stuff and continues to set off the traps with their pieces of their bodies.
Okay.
By rolling them down the hill.
Okay. All right.
I'm just watching this and looking very concerned.
I'm going to assume that you guys at least investigated the bodies before she destroyed them.
I took the pieces that
Tried. Was that an option? It sounds like they came pre-destroyed.
I checked ones before I chucked them.
Okay. Each of them have a unified necklace that has kind of what looks like a falcon, kind of like a pendant attaching to it. Very long, wide piece where the chain is attached to the point of the wings, and they're pure gold. It looks like it's like the symbol of their order. And then each of them have 3 pouches. One pouch for greater restoration, potion of greater restoration. One of hill giant strength, and then one of shit. I didn't write it down, but I know I have it. Pass without trace.
If anyone holds up those gold pendants, I'm like, as I'm feeding gold to Bob, I just snap my head over and I'm like, how much is that worth?
We'll find out. I hand him over.
Next time at Dragon Ball Z.
Can I use my noble
I can
background
do
to
is
be like, the best I could, to look at it and be like, family heirloom, best I could do was 1,000 gold.
Next time on Stars of the Feywild.
Okay. So, noting this though, Nova, you can tell that based off of the equipment here, how big the carriage is, and the amount of footsteps you're following, there were definitely more than 3 people.
Yes. We have more to go after.
Not too surprising.
Lead the way, Nova. They all need to die.
Yeah, I'll lead the
Think
way.
they heard us coming?
Probably.
I just turned.
We weren't terribly quiet.
No, we were not.
I mean, we were
A
stealth
fitting
before.
soundtrack to the Doom.
We'll follow
Are all
Nova.
the traps, DM, are all the traps, like, at least done?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Okay.
like one of the
Good.
guys is like hit because he was already eviscerated. You kind of like threw chunks down, and now like these large bear traps have just like clamped onto the chunks. So
Well,
yeah,
I don't want any creature coming along and getting stuck in them either, so...
yeah, fair enough. Yeah, makes sense.
Hey, buddy, give me a hand.
One dude's torso is in one, his legs are in another, and the other guy's in the third. All right, so you guys move on. An hour later, you do start heading towards the main path. That is the civilian road that leads into Azadistar. You can definitely tell, Nova, from the trail that whatever last one's remaining, you assume 2, 3, at most 4 have actually entered into Azadistar through the front door. It's going to be a lot more difficult to track them this way, as it is a more populated area. You are now in one of the largest towns of this Vale. As you start walking and you're like 100 feet from the main entrance, this whole large capital of this area, huge walls of brick and stone that go up about 40 feet in height. Not wide enough to actually give themselves a path for guards to walk on, but there are hanging posts where there are a couple archers that are just watching, but they currently are not holding their bows. It looks like it's very rare for there to be a problem around here, but they do have them on their side in a small satchel just in case. No one's really checking anybody to come through. The pathway to get in is roughly about 50 feet wide, and there's anywhere from people like you that are just walking to people in full-fledged carriages coming in. And as far as walking in, it does not have the specific choosing of who goes first depending on their status in the area. Looks like doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, you get in the same time as anybody else. But you guys walk in without a problem. They just notice you're not really carrying anything, so they don't bother really complaining. There are some signs that are written in Elvish that are just keep your weapons at your side. Please don't hold them in your hand. Note that if you have any hunts, please check in with the Adventurers Guild. And the last one is specifically for any merchants that need to speak to the king. Immediately go to the Merchant Guild. As you enter into town, the town is just a straight path. As you get in, this 50 foot wide goes down to about 20 feet wide, and it goes about 300 feet until it finally hits to like a hill. That is kind of like a pyramid shaped hill. It's not actually a pyramid itself. It's just kind of a rigid way where the castle's on top. And there is kind of this stream, this moat that kind of surrounds it. You now understand why it is called an oasis, as within these walls, specifically the line of these walls, is where the actual greenery stops. There is an abundance of water here. There's palm trees. There's just moats everywhere. It looks like everyone from poor to rich here is never going dry. There's shades all over the place. The place is specifically made for people to actually be able to withstand the actual warm climate without actually having to be nocturnal.
Is it still dark out?
Yeah, it's like there's probably about midnight at this point because you guys left just like about, sunset.
Okay.
I would expect there would still be a lot going on.
Oh yeah, it never really stops here. It's not like a party town, but it's just because it is the main capital of this area. It is the only town within probably about 100 miles. So import-export is constantly going on here. You do see that the most common thing is trade here, but there are businesses all over the place, but coin is not always a necessary thing. Tit for tat is always appropriate here. But as soon as you go in, you do see the Traders Guild on the left, the Adventurers Guild on the right, along with several other businesses going along. Each building itself is roughly about 4 stories in height, whether it is the whole building itself that has all 4 stories or each one owned by a different business or residential. What do you guys want to do? You guys.
So how exactly are we going to find them?
I mean, still track them to a point, but they obviously will be wanting to try to sell their things.
We can go to the Traders Guild and see what information we can get.
Joe, were they
Could you
dressed the
imagine
same?
Yes,
Alistair, what'd you say?
I'm guessing.
I said, were they dressed exactly the same?
You would assume that they were all the same. You guys never actually saw them when they actually stole from the place, but it seems like they all had the same ensemble.
I guess the guy who was dead poisoned, and then the 2 that we killed.
They had the same outfits. The only difference was his pendant was missing and his hood was missing.
Got it. Okay.
I flagged down a random person.
Okay. You just find a traveler that's just coming in alongside you. You do see just a female drow just walking past.
Hi. Do you know where Telerian Aviris is?
Who?
Telerian?
Telerian. I don't believe I know that name. Is he one
The
of
Wild Wind.
Wild Wind. I mean, they're.
Well-
We're looking for a mercenary that specializes in ore.
I mean, if you're looking for mercenaries, you can go over to the guild and points over to the Adventurers Guild, and if they have their name on file, you can check with them.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Thanks
So-
for your help.
Just head nods and puts her hood back up and starts walking.
Not that I want to split us up yet again, but it may behoove some of us go to the Adventurers Guild, investigate the mercenary, while the other one, some of us go to the Merchants Guild area and follow the trail of these raiders before it grows cold.
Not a bad idea.
I'll go to them and talk to the merchants.
I'll go with you.
I go with Nova.
Okay, so Bjorn, Roneen, Nova are going to the Trader Merchant Guild. And
The
then,
mercenary.
so Manon, Alistair, and Azalia, you're going over to the Adventurers Guild? Okay. Okay. As you guys split up almost right at the intersection, one going left, one going right, for the three of you that are going over into the Trader Merchant Guild, as you go in, the building is one of the biggest ones in the area.
Before they split off, I'm gonna give Bjorn one of those falcon pendants that I had, and
Okay.
say just in case it helps identify anybody. Apparently, they're all wearing these.
It had to be fucking birds. Thank you.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to make sure they
I'm
have.
gonna put the pendant on.
Oh, really?
All
When
right.
in Rome.
So you guys separate. You guys go into a large building. It's not separated necessarily by floors, even though it's a floor building. It's just a large atrium with this huge centerpiece hanging down like a chandelier. But it mostly has like pennants hanging from it that are constantly being changed. They don't look too different from like dog tags that are hanging. And there's about like 500 of them on them. You do see, as soon as you walk in at the far opposite side, there is almost what looks like kind of like tellers for a bank. About 6 of them in total. You do see a line at one of them. The other 3 are free. It looks like the one that's currently being busy is a trade for information. The other 3 look like they're specifically simpler information. Far left side is specifically what looks like kind of like half a library. It's not like a full-fledged library, but does have like information about the town. And on the far right side itself looks like there's different bulletin boards. There's different people there getting from some information. It's like less of like, leave some information here and then someone else can find it, but there's no one specifically there to talk to.
I'm going to kind of drift over by the library and look at the, pamphlets or information or whatever that is with Bisco Dragon on my shoulder, and then keep an eye on the room in general.
Okay. Go ahead and you can either give me a perception check or investigation check.
Okay, well, let's make that perception. 17?
17. Okay. And you're just watching the room from this point, from this vantage
Yeah,
point?
I'm just, seeing in case they, when they start poking around, if somebody gets flushed out, I'm looking for people who are dressed like our friends or look shifty or anything like that.
Okay. Within the first 10 minutes of your guys' time there, most people at least appear of commoner or noble, but nobody necessarily with weapons, with the exception of maybe a dagger here or there, and no one really fits the bill right off the bat. Nova, Bjorn, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna keep walking around and try to see if I can catch their trail with my true sight in there, or catch items that are from my tribe in there.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. And Bjorn, what you can do?
I'm gonna post out the side and pretend to nervously fidget with this falcon necklace.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Nova?
I got an 18 plus 3.
Okay. So for the first 10 minutes, nothing really happens for either of the three of you. Half an hour passes, not much happens. Roneen, you see just the same people coming in and out. Nova, you do see certain things that are representing of your tribe, but nothing that was necessarily stolen. Maybe just information that this place has about your tribe. But it doesn't seem like anything here is specifically anything that would have been taken by force from them. Bjorn, you're outside.
Is any of the... I just think it would be funny. Is any of the information incorrect? Which I'm just going to say, yes, this is really good. The information.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely I mean, there's different kind of information. If you get the information that's like more pamphlet knowledge and like finding your way around the Vale, it is definitely more touristy. But if you actually do find a couple books, it is definitely of people who actually decide to live amongst your tribe for like a year. Oh. It is definitely kind of still an outside perspective of like. Mm-hmm. Always talking about I did this with the tribe, I did that with the tribe, but it was still kind of an experience. It was still just, but not really someone from the tribe. It was definitely more of an interviewer kind of thing like that.
Okay. So nothing that's going to like give too much away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bjorn, as you're just kind of fiddling with the falcon pendant, there's like an occasional person that passes by. And they give you kind of a dirty look as you're holding it. Maybe two people in a total of half an hour that like one person looks at you with kind of like a disdain and another person looked at you with fear. We're going to switch over to the other group. So Manon, Alistair, and Azalia. You guys go over to the Adventurers Outpost. As you get in, this place is separated into two large floors. It looks like the first floor are for non-guild members and the top floor is for guild members. For anybody who's like, it looks like in like someone who's been doing this for a long time, there is like portraits of them kind of scattered all over the place. And it looks like as far as the Adventurers Guild, it can be anywhere between bounty hunters, mercenaries, helpers, anybody who just does something for the area without necessarily needing to make a coin off of it. They're just, even if it means killing somebody, as long as they're doing it for the cause of the Vale itself, they're considered to be proper here. There are several people that naturally fit the build of your description that are posted all over the place, but none of the frames actually say the name of who's in it. At the far end, there is kind of like an information post with like a very, very small dwarf that has very like ashy skin, but she's kind of like doing up with a lot of makeup, and she's got her hair tied up a little bit, and she's got like big circular glasses on, and looks like she's doing whatever she can to help anybody who has any questions.
Do we try to go about this ourselves, or do we go to the lady at the desk?
I mean, we may as well ask. She's there.
I have to agree with her this time.
All right. I'll walk over with them to the dwarf lady.
Okay. Hello, I've never seen you here before.
You were new in the area.
Oh, well, welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to our slice of paradise.
It's
We're
quite
looking
nice.
Oh, thank you.
for a Talarian. Oh. We're looking for a Talarian Awen.
Is he part of the guild?
Should be. He's, well, a mercenary from Wildcliff, but he was supposed to be in this area.
Okay. She just drops down like a step and she goes into this, she just and she just puts up like this large 1,000-page book as she just you said Tylarian with a T? Mm-hmm. Page, as she keeps slapping over large, thick pages of parchment over and over and over again. And she immediately just kind of like really focuses in like these overly large size, like huge frame glasses. She looks like Tylarian. How do you spell that?
T.
T. I got that. T-I. Okay. T-I. T-I. T-I.
Y.
T-Y.
I think it was a Y.
T-Y.
Lyrian?
T-Y. Y. So she switches over. She goes over to the T-Y. She like looks. And you can see that apparently like through here, there's like 500 names that start with a T. So she's like going through all of them. She's like T-Y, 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 Tylarian. What was the last name?
Awind.
Awind.
Y.
Tylarian. Awind. Ah, yeah, he's one of ours.
Oh, thank goodness.
Is he in the area by chance? Or do you know where he's at?
1 second. As she like looks up a code, she like writes it down on a piece of parchment. She slaps that book down. She slides it. She goes over to another book. She slides it open that currently has like daily journals. She goes over. She's like trying to match the code to like his thing on there.
You're at the D&D.
It's a good thing Katie's not here right now because she would probably be trying to sleep with them, as all librarians do.
She goes
His son is here now.
So right now he is picking up a job to protect doesn't say who, but he's supposed to protect somebody. He's still in town.
Do you know the general location of where?
I mean, I don't know who, so I don't know where they'd be, but normally if anyone's trying to keep someone undercover, you can check over at the local watering hole. It's about a block up.
Is there any sort of contact information for him?
Contact information?
You have a
he's
photo of him?
member of your guild?
Right.
Sending stone?
She kind of like looks around the pictures and she points over in the one direction, and you immediately see you've already met this guy before. You actually met him when you were outside the school. He is actually the person who has Glyph as his familiar.
Oh shit.
Oh.
He was just at the Azor Castle too, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker?
It's because he's a mercenary. He's working all over the Feywild.
My eyes are just going to narrow at that portrait.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Before we walk away, I'm just going to be like, what's your guys' stance on mercenaries taking a job and not necessarily finishing it in a timely fashion?
She immediately just like whips off her glasses in frustration. Did he not do the job? He's supposed to do the job.
Well, we have been requested as a favor to check in with him because the gentleman looking for ore is waiting on that ore, so.
And is he late?
Oh, it's been like a week or something, if I remember correctly.
It's been a week.
I don't think he was necessarily late. We were just doing a favor by speeding up the job for the guy.
She's.
It's been about a week.
You almost gave me a heart attack there. She just kind of quick cleans off her glasses. She puts her glasses back on. I mean, I don't have any way to contact him, but I'm sure if you get over to the Dancing Rabbit, if you head over to Dancing Rabbit, that's usually where they have all the information.
Appreciate it. We'll hop to it then.
Thanks.
You like it like takes like a minute. She just like looks like, I got you. That's very good. Very good.
As we're walking through, do they have like a notice board with rewards or anything to make money?
So it looks like most of the stuff that is on there, you can't see all the information unless you're actually a guild member. There's a few things that are like pickup jobs you can do. That is if you're trying to earn yourself a guild license that you can do. But it looks like you still need to meet up the person who actually has the contract. And it's kind of like this person's choosing not to do it themselves. So you can do it for them, and then they'll pay you a fee of what is actually awarded for it. There's a couple jobs. One is specifically hunting down somebody who's been stealing from the place, from a couple businesses, and the other one is giving assistance to try to find out the hideout location of the Order of the Moon.
I'm gonna snag that one.
Okay.
How much are they paying?
It depends on the amount of members. The current price for one person in total, if it wasn't split, is 10,000 gold pieces. Currently, right now, it looks like there's at least 4 people that are going to be doing it that are not guild members. So it'd be one person who's a guild member, and then 4 people that pick up the job.
That actually. Sorry, go ahead, Azalia.
I was just gonna say, yeah, I grab it, and as we're walking out, I kind of show it to both of you. Might be able to make some money.
Do you think she'll know anything about the raiders?
She might. If they're an issue in this area, there might be something about them too.
Gonna backtrack and skedaddle back over to her. Quick question. Is there any sort of bounties or information about people that are like raiders with a falcon pendant that's gold?
You mean the Order of the Moon?
Oh, is that what they're called?
I mean, there's only one specific group that wears gold falcon pendants in town, and that's their order.
Do you have any information on them?
You have to speak to the guild member in charge. All I know is that they've been creating some ruckus for the past couple of years, and we still haven't figured out where they are. We just know that they have a hideout somewhere within town, but to this day, we still haven't been able to figure out where it is.
Who's the
Do you know which guild
member in
members?
Well, hang on one second. As she immediately pulls the book back out, she slaps it back.
You had to ask.
She re-puts on her glasses. She kind of focuses back on. Kind of goes through.
Ye old Rolodex has not been invented yet.
Just picturing they're so Coke bottled that when she looks at you, only one eye is really showing because it's like so rounded.
She's like, well, look at the coincidence. That would also be Talarian. He's in charge of the current affairs with the Order of the Moon.
How convenient.
Dancing
Even more
rabbit it
reason
is.
to talk to him.
Thank you. As I watch her scoop that giant ass book back up a second time.
I'm just gonna ask too, the bounties on the board. Do you have to be a guild member to take those?
I mean, if they're the one, I mean, she points at like the one that you guys picked up from and the other one that's just regular thievery. I mean, you can pick up those. You still got to meet up with the person in charge and then work with them, but you can't do anything independently.
Anything, any kind of benefits for becoming a guild member?
She immediately like goes over to his side. She pulls out like 4 pamphlets and she slides pamphlet down, pamphlet down, pamphlet down, pamphlet down. And immediately one is like, welcome to the Adventurers Guild. All like the pictures of like their oldest members of just like showing like it's the greatest time being part of the Adventurers Guild. Another one is Hunter's portion. Another one's Mercenary portion, stuff like that. She's like, well, we offer some amazing benefits. Unfortunately, we don't have 401k. We do provide a decent health insurance.
Do you have
My
dental?
own health insurance.
Dental, I mean, you have to be at least a solid member for 2 years to get dental.
Just
What
gonna
about
mutter in
loss
my
of
breath.
limb?
The Shadowfell had dental.
She just gets frustrated. She whips off her glasses, then go the fuck back to the Shadowfell.
We continue the track of NPCs hating Manon. All right.
I mean, it tracks because the last time we got thrown out of this guild's like hideout or area was because of Manon.
Blame
so-
Manon. Blame Manon.
I'm just an honest person.
Aside from healthcare non-401k, and then not dental, is there like an actual bonus for being a part of the guild or no?
I mean, you obviously get to pick your own contracts, assumingly that it's all based off of how long you've been doing it. And then from there, if you do it all yourself, you get 100% of the reward. If you get it from anybody, if you have anybody help you, you still make more than 50% of it. So, I mean, it's easy money if you decide to dedicate yourself to helping the area.
Does it cost
How does
anything? Or
one-
No, you just got to prove yourself. I mean, if you help yourself with another job, aka this Order of the Moon with Hilarion, all you have to do is just vouch for you and you get yourself a license.
All right, we back.
Okay. And she just immediately looks at Manon. Hopefully not you.
You know what? I'm just going to open up my own guild with insurance, health insurance, and that's me.
I'm shoving them both
And Day
out.
One
Thank you
Dental.
for your help. It's been
It's
great.
me, old Tommy.
We're gonna start our own guild with hookers and blackjack.
Don't listen to them. Their guild is really nice. I'm hoping to join.
Do we look like we have time to join a mercenary guild anyway?
Hey, I mean, if
We
we
need
are
the
stuck
money.
here for a while and we...
When are we
end up
ever
killing
stuck
two
somewhere
birds-
for a while?
If we kill two birds with one stone, maybe we can...
As you guys are talking this, you just see this like this really well-to-do like half work walking in as he's doing like some bragging rights. It's like, yeah, easy job. One day, 10,000 gold. Man, why didn't I do this 10 years ago?
I look at my
So join the guild.
Fucking hate you. I'm just gonna keep walking. All right, so we're gonna head back to the intersection.
Okay, you do see Bjorn sent out there. He's hanging on to the pendant. We're gonna go back over to Nova and Roneen. A few more minutes pass, and nothing really strikes either one of you. You don't see anybody that necessarily fits the build of what you assume is anyone from this group, and nothing seems out of place for the natural come-ins and goings of this building.
And there's no, I don't pick up on any.
I mean, True Sight allows you to see
items.
through the ethereal plane, and in this case, like, you do see that there are stuff that's just hidden in plain sight, but not like specifically hidden to like hide it from you. It's just there is like a magical effect that's going through the place. There are spirits that walk through. Almost like there's another version of this building that also exists through the ethereal realm itself, and they're just doing their own thing. Throughout all that, you do notice that occasionally, like, one of these spirit specters does like take like a piece of something, and then it puts it on the chandelier, and it turns it into one of those pendants that hangs from the chandelier. But outside of that, nothing else really stands out.
Can I try to interact with one of them?
I mean,
I'm probably gonna look like I'm talking to myself.
yeah, you're gonna look like you're talking to. I mean, you can talk to the one that's doing it. You just see this kind of like an earless, kind of very dug in kind of eye socket. You assume male, no hair, just kind of long robes, just kind of moving some stuff around. Just kind of, Amekte thinks he's just gonna move right through you, and he just kind of stops.
Hello.
He like looks behind him.
I'm talking to you. Sorry, I can see you. Yeah. Yes, I can see you. Yes.
Oh, this is odd. Well, not super odd. It's uncommon. It's uncommon.
Yes. Is there possibly I don't know if the spirits in town can help. But I'm from the Night Wind tribe, and I'm trying to track down some of items that were stolen from us, of highly magical value, along with a few other things.
Okay.
So I wasn't sure if there's a way that potentially I know from the other plane that you guys that someone could help me find them.
I'm sorry, no. I'm a glorified librarian. There's nothing we can do here. I mean, we exchange information. I mean, if you want to speak to the person at the desk, they can maybe, if they have information, but yeah.
Are you the only... I mean, I wouldn't expect you to be the only spirit that walks around.
I mean, there's about 50 of us, but we don't really keep the information of the place.
Oh, okay. Have you heard of any raiders that have a falcon pendant?
I mean, I'm bound to this place. I don't know of any raiders. I know of,
Or do you know any spirits that might be more free to walk around that I could speak to?
I know of, Samael. I mean, the only thing closest to that is he's always has his falcon with him, and he naturally is wearing gold. Maybe that's what you're looking for.
Oh, okay. Do you know where that person typically, or spirit typically?
No, I only know
Resides?
about him whenever he comes in here. My information
Does he come
stops
in
in and
here
out these walls.
often?
Once a week. He was here yesterday.
Okay.
He's one of the I guess you can call it one of the more elites of town.
I see. Okay. Well, thank you. That was very helpful. It was nice to meet you. My name's Nova.
Hello. Hi. You can
Do
just
you have a name?
no. I just a spirit with commands and grabs information.
Okay. Well, it was nice meeting you. Thank you.
He was like about the phase to put a book away. He's like, he just shifts around you so he doesn't actually make it seem improper, and he starts continually going on. Anything else from Nova and Roneen?
No, I probably would just go up to Roneen and be like, so far I don't find anything in here that...
Right, I'm not seeing anything either. I mean, I'm not 100% sure which way we're looking for, but the fellers that were out there in the desert, I'm not seeing anything like that.
There's quite a lot of spirits in here, but that's alright.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Do they know anything?
I did ask one of them. He said the only thing he said was there was a man. I'm not quite sure if they're a spirit or if they're actually in this plane, still alive, but comes in here with a falcon and has a gold pendant. So maybe that's something to keep an eye on.
Suppose it would be hard for them to tell, wouldn't it?
Right.
Right then,
Well,
I guess this seems like a bit of a bust.
I think so. Unfortunately.
Right.
We just
I'm
need
just going to kind of glance around the room again just to make sure nothing seems out of the ordinary, and then I guess go out and meet back up with Bjorn.
Okay. All right. As you guys start to all rendezvous, we're going to take a 10-minute break. We'll be right back. All right. Sorry about the long delay, guys. All right. So you guys all reconvene back outside by Bjorn. Bjorn, you see the team come back to you. At the same time, Nova and Roneen, you come out. You guys all kind of meet up at the intersection together. Resume.
Well, that was a bust. We didn't see nothing.
Funny story for us. You know how we're looking for Talarian?
Right?
Remember Glyph?
Yeah?
That's his friend. We've met him before.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Apparently he's looking for this moon cult also, which just so happens to be the gentleman with the falcon necklaces.
It's completely a coincidence.
Which,
Oh, brother.
for what
This
I've
is
seen,
feeling more and more like a setup.
and
Called
from
the
what I've
Order of
seen,
the Moon.
this, as you said, Order of the Moon is equal parts hated and feared in this place.
Well, apparently he's on the job right now to find them and their hideout within the city because they've been a problem for a few years.
I'll hold up the notice. We could help, and I'll point to the 10,000.
I mean, sounds like what we're already on the way to doing if we get payday out of it.
Exactly.
Many birds, one stone.
They said we're likely to find him at this place called the Dancing Rabbit.
Elva, you okay?
I'm just annoyed.
What?
Well, one more
was
step
that?
closer to fixing your problem.
I know, it seems like things keep pushing us down a specific fate and a specific pathway. And who's pulling the strings is the question.
Well, unfortunately, as they say, what is chaos to the fly is order to the spider, or
That's true.
weaver in this case.
Right. I mean, pulling strings. Who's your first suspect on that?
True.
Well, that's a solid question for your god there too. Well,
Yes. Also, I was telling Roneen, there's a spirit that resides in the merchant area, and they said that there is. I'm not quite sure if it's a person or if it's a spirit. They didn't really specify, but they wear a golden pendant and they have a falcon, an actual falcon. So that might be related somehow to this order also.
I wonder if
Damned
They
Blair,
probably will
what
have
was
more
the name
information.
again?
What?
Damned Blair, what was the name of the person
You were given
that
a
has falcon?
I don't believe.
But
Were you given a name?
You gave me a name.
Oh,
I just didn't write
Samael.
it down.
Samael.
Samael. I say that Samael. I don't know if anybody thinks. I don't think that rings a bell at all between any of us.
well, I think in most stories, the gentleman involved with the bad guys who happens to have an animal related to whatever their symbol is tends to be their leader.
Yes. Now the question is if they're alive or they're a spirit. The spirit wasn't very come forth with that part.
Well, Solarian could probably tell us if we go find him.
And if he's related to this order of
That's
the
the
moon,
rabbit then.
no, if he's related to this order of the moon, we turn him into a spirit, or we put the spirit down. Either way.
There's plenty of ways to do that. You just see her gears moving around in her head, and it's kind of frightening for a second. And then she just comes back. Yeah.
I'm gonna start walking towards the dancing rabbit.
Okay.
I will follow.
As you start heading to this this large two-floored but very, very wide building, you see a sign for the dancing rabbit on there, and the symbol just has like a rabbit paw print on it. There is a very somber music playing inside, but not so much that's depressing. It's just the energy right now. It is late. The place is mostly full. It is a lot of four tops kind of scattered all over the place, and there's a bar that kind of cuts in the middle of the building, double-sided. You see a couple people in there, and there's a variety of people scattered in here, anywhere from elves to tieflings to dwarves. Immediately as you start to walk in, immediately you kind of have to pull back as someone gets thrown outside. Now, what did I say? Talk shit, you ain't coming back in. I'll get the fuck out.
I look at Manon. Just
Why are you looking at
glanced.
me?
Because I remember.
I think she's looking at you because we've been thrown out of places before. Not
That was one
just-
time.
Really sticks with someone. There is a lot of people that fit the build of who you're looking for. He doesn't really stand out so much. But as you start to move around, you do see Glyph. And Glyph is kind of at the spot. He is kind of playing with like this large bone that he's got. And there seems to be just like people coming by and petting him and eventually going back. And he's the only familiar of his kind that's here, so he stands out.
I'm gonna run over. Glyph, it's so good to see you again.
Looks at you. Yeah, great to see you too. I'm sorry. I know we've met. I don't remember your name.
That's okay. We met in the cave at first, and you I couldn't hear what you were saying at first. And I know that
Right, the people who got lost. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Hi.
I was surprised to see you here. Well, what are you doing here?
I go where Ty goes.
Is Ty around? We're actually looking for him.
He just immediately like puts the bone down. He just like looks at you. Why? Why are you looking for him?
Oh, we had some questions about some stuff that we're investigating.
Investigating.
Why are you so suspicious?
Look.
The Order of the Moon.
What do you know about the Order of the Moon?
They're
They've
douches.
They've raided my
Good,
village.
good. So why do you need Ty? You're investigating something. You're investigating Ty. He wasn't. He didn't do it.
Well, no, he has something that we kind of need for a blacksmith back in Nova's town.
Well, tribe.
Or
Okay.
he's got
You were
ore.
sent to find ore for a blacksmith in the tribe that Nova belongs to. He
Oh.
is currently now switched to this thing dealing with the Order of the Moon.
Oh, you're sent from Rill. Why did you say that?
Oh my god. So we're trying to help us both.
Well, yeah, no problem. Follow me. He just starts.
I hate this place. I hate it here.
As you start to follow, you do see, not like in a far corner, but like on the opposite side where you guys came from, you do see the large green-horned tiefling sitting there. He has two people with him. One person is talking to you, then the other person seems to be tied to a chair, both by arms and restrained around the actual torso itself. Looks like a human, maybe an elf. There's a bit of a point to the ears, but if it is, it's very subtle. And the person he's talking to right now is what looks like a female drow of like, kind of has like a top knot style hair. As you guys get closer, you kind of hear the rest of the questions. Like, look, I'm done lugging this motherfucker around. I'll give you half. You take them. I got other shit I got to do. She's like, 60. No, half. I did most of the work. He's all taken for all you got to do is deliver him. And she immediately just gives him a bag. He just shakes it. Pleasure doing business with you. As he immediately just socks the dude in the face and he starts walking away. Immediately, Glyph goes up and just like, Glyph, Ty. Yeah, what? Oh, what the fuck are you guys doing here?
Apparently looking for you.
Why? I
Right,
swear to
funny
God,
story.
whatever you think I did, I didn't do it.
That does seem to be the conclusion you two jump to all the time, isn't it?
Look, there's a lot of things that go around. Swear to God, I keep my nose up. It's fine. So if you guys are here sent from the authorities, might as well just go away somewhere else.
Okay, so, no, do this one more time. Basically, the blacksmith from Nova's tribe.
Who's Nova?
Winds. The night
Oh, I
winds.
point at her. The nomads, sorry. From Brill Thunderstar. He sent us looking for you
Oh,
because you were going to be finding ore for him.
yes.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Now, we found out that you're trying to take care of the Order of the Moon as well.
Uh-huh.
Two birds here. We want to help with both of these things because these jackasses raided that tribe and took stuff that doesn't belong to them.
You want to help me find the Order of the Moon?
Yeah.
We
Okay.
already found a few of them, and they are no longer.
They're
Well-
just not talking anymore.
Well, did you get anything from them? Any information at all?
2,000 gold and a broken
I'll hold up.
stuff.
I hold up the necklace. And this
So
I retrieved back some very important items that they stole.
So you killed them before they said anything. You didn't get any information from them verbally.
I said it was a bad idea.
Bad idea? That sounds like a fantastic idea. I don't usually let them talk either. So
Look at Manon.
He just like, all right, yeah. Well, I mean, I was about to head out with Glyph, but he just immediately grabs the table again once the other two are gone, and he pulls up a couple chairs. A few ales, immediately brings over a couple pitchers, puts down some coin, drinks on me, let's figure this out. Everybody gets an ale.
I do not drink mine because things happened last time I touched alcohol.
I am at the point of being amused by kind of everything right now, and I am relieved to be in an environment that is not sucking all of the moisture out of my skin. And I'm like, sure, let's drink this. And occasionally, Bisco Dragon will like pop her little head in and take a sip or two.
I just slide my ale over to Roneen.
Okay.
Well, I only need one, but 10.
So, we only know a few things about the order. One, they have it somewhere in this town, but we've been spending the last 2 years trying to find it. It's been this order's been passed down. I am the 13th person to continue the investigation. The first 10 died. The other 2 before me decided to just give up the cause. I've been at this for about 6 days. After the person before me decided to just give up. Good thing for me is money keeps going up. So, business first. I am allowed to give you 10,000 gold for helping me succeed in this. That's your own portion. You can split amongst yourselves. I don't care who gets what. Along with splitting whatever you find if we're able to find out where they are hiding. Glyph is usually my tracker. He's usually the best way to find things around here. We were able to figure out that they at least are gonna guess 30 to 40 strong. Probably now a few less due to your previous incursions within the sands. And they have become more, we'll say, aggressive in the past 2 weeks. We don't know why, we don't know how, but they've been more organized and a lot more aggressive. Before, they were scattered, which made it harder to track. It's harder to track a wild dog. But in this case, they have become more sophisticated, more controlled. But in doing so, before they didn't have a way to track their movements, and now they seem to be almost 2 steps ahead of us. So
They're also somehow have figured out where some of the tribes reside. There's a reason why we are hidden.
yeah, they should not be able to know how to do that. That's very sophisticated tracking. If you know
So they got
anything,
something in the last 2 weeks that they didn't have before.
apparently, we've been able to at least lock down half of town. We at least know that, no matter if they're above ground or below ground, they're definitely not in the front half of town. We believe that they are either hiding out within the noble regions or beneath them, which makes it harder for us.
Apparently, they got some guy with them as an actual falcon.
You speak of Samael? Yeah, we know about.
Yes.
We know about Samael. We believe that he's funding their cause. And
You realize he goes into the merchants guild every week.
I mean, anybody who is at least a noble here has to at least make their weekly rounds there for tax purposes, but he's also what's making it difficult for us to do our investigations. He's one of the major politicians here, and there's certain legal tape that we can't cross, which is why I was dodging some questions when you guys came around, because yesterday I had some problems with the officials and he decided to make it difficult for me to do my job. So he is quite a
He's probably
sort.
the one that's backing it.
So if
He's
he's
the one that's-
bankrolling him, what else has he given him?
Right. And how do we stop it?
Well, I don't come from nobility, so he won't talk to me. I have tried to get other people I've tried to convince other people of nobility to try to stand for the cause, to try to figure this information out, and they don't want to go against him. As far as going to be the best way to, if you want to directly ask him questions, he'll only entertain one of noble birth.
Do you know where he lives?
Yeah, he's in the 3rd district over in the castle. Setting it up.
I'll just look at Manon.
We all just look at Manon.
Sitting back, like,
I mean, we could pretend, but I don't think it would get us very far.
I mean, have any of you pretended to be nobles before?
There was
Not
one time.
really.
I mean,
Sort of.
Twice.
I mean, were you good at
We're
it?
not very good at it.
Oh, you're not good at it. Okay. Well, I tried it once. It didn't work out for me. I don't really have that kind of acting experience, I guess you could say.
me neither.
No. No offense, you don't look like a noble, so I don't. I'm not surprised.
Right. I'm not bad at the acting part, but the information of what you're meant to be doing, you land folk are weird enough without getting into specifics.
there's at least one noble amongst us.
Oh, really? Noble birth?
Yes, there
You'd
is
be
one.
Surprised.
It kind of like looks amongst you. It's like, and looks at Nova. Is it you?
No.
No. Oh,
It's the one that gets us kicked out of places for talking. Where's that ale? I'm grabbing it now. I'm taking a sip.
I'm gonna have him roll for that because his wisdom's pretty decent.
So here's the thing: does he want folks who can appear noble, or actually are? Because in my experience, they're very often not the same at all.
Well, the 8th, 9th person who had this job apparently was a very good actor. He was a bard, and he apparently was able to go across the lands and make people believe that he actually was of noble birth. This guy killed him on the spot.
What else do you know about the Order of the Moon? Like, do they worship anyone? Are they newer?
No, they've been around, apparently, around these lands. Take into account, I'm not native to the Vale, but they've been native to the Vale and other parts of the Feywild for 50, 60 years. Apparently, upon their creation, their birth, they served a god of the moon. And within the new age, they decided to start adopting more primitive ways with that god being killed off. But in the past couple months, there has been stirrings of more allegiances to a godlike creature, I guess. Maybe that's why they're becoming more... I guess the best way to put it is no one knows who they actually serve, but they're serving someone that they consider a deity, but nobody knows who it is.
Have you been able to find out anything about where they meet or anything like that?
No, that's what we're still trying to find. I mean, I got 2 different routes to this. I can go the more political route, which I can't get into, or I just keep riding to the dirt. I mean, tomorrow I was going to go down the sewer system and start seeing if I could find anything beneath the tunnels.
Have you had any sightings of lower-ranking members of the Order?
I mean, I've encountered a couple of them, but like I said, since I picked up the position, they become quite adequate at their job, and I'm fast, but I'm not that fast.
Sometimes a trap doesn't need to be fast. It just needs to have the right bait.
Well, I will say I am a team of 2. I can do quite a lot, but you are a team of 6. Well, I'm sorry, 7. I'm sure you can accomplish more with a lot less. So if you want to work together, I will happily accept your help. And if you are inquiring about assisting me taking the ore back over to Rill, or if you just want to take the ore yourself to Rill, I don't care. But I do need to finish up at least my current investigation with the Order first. If you don't want to help me with that, that's perfectly fine. And he just immediately puts the ore on the table. You say you know Rill, you can take it to him.
I think we can help. Right, guys?
I believe so.
How good are you at tracking?
Fairly
decent.
Okay.
Well, according
Yeah,
to you,
he's kinda
Glyph is good at tracking, and if he is, we can just be there to help put these guys down.
He is. Now remember, I haven't had too many encounters with them. I haven't been able to find them. I need help finding them. You can help? You're a tracker?
And talk to the noble.
Are you a noble voice?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
you
You must be fucking with me. I mean, like, if I can't believe it, he ain't gonna believe it.
No, it's true.
He'd regret not believing it.
He'd be in a
This
lot
is
of
the
trouble
part
if
where you battle.
he would be in a lot of trouble if he
About
didn't
what?
believe
I'm
it.
sorry. Which kingdom?
She's an
Realm,
heir
actually.
to a realm.
To a realm. Okay. Which realm?
Can I present to you Manon Therefore, Princess of the Shadowfell?
You get a drunk guy comes by. It's like, oh, Princess of the Shadowfell, kind of coming through.
Didn't even say anything this time.
It's just like, oh, wow, you got yourself a person giving up your title and everything. Okay, all right. Well, no offense, but the ensemble doesn't sell it. I can at least procure you an outfit. Possibly, no offense, we just met, but I got to be directly forward. A bath?
We have been moving through the desert lately, so of course.
It's completely understandable. No jabs. I was just stating that the high society around here, I'm sure you understand if you're a noble, that, perfumes, cleanliness, fashion, it's all second nature to them. So
I know.
10 grand, Manon. 10 grand.
Actually, I have a random thought. You just said the nobles around here pride themselves on how they smell and perfumes and all that, correct?
correct.
Could we potentially find out what cologne or whatever it is that this Schmelt guy wears?
I mean,
would that be something?
We could.
Would that be something that Glyph could track if it's on the money?
He just looks like Glyph's like, I mean, I can
Assuming
go
it's
figure it out
custom.
now. It's like, go. As
Then I
Glyph just immediately heads out and immediately is going to go try to find out as much information about the odors that he usually has about amongst them.
Because I could stick to the money that he's using to back these guys.
You said that these guys used to worship the moon goddess before she was killed, right?
Yeah, I believe moon and stars.
Get a side eye, Alistair and Azalia.
But I think she's dead though, so I mean that doesn't really have any impact.
Yeah, she is. It depends on if they're salty about it or not.
Salt, who?
The cult people.
I mean, it's been quite a few years. I mean, they're going to be still bitter about their god being dead? I mean, who are they going to blame? It's not like you guys are the people that killed the god.
Her?
The children of the people are good. You guys are just a whole bag of crazy, aren't you? You guys just
it doesn't matter. And I'm gonna look at Manon and be like, it doesn't matter. These guys are causing problems. We know that they're bad people and what they're doing. Doesn't matter if they like us or not. We're putting them down.
I'm not saying they won't like us. I'm saying that they might be more interested in talking with us if they knew that. Probably to try to kill us or
Don't
get one up.
walk into that trap.
Just putting it out there.
There's
Well-
also the fact that there's members of my tribe still missing.
It might have them.
as far as your tribe, I mean, I've not seen any of your members in probably about 8 days. So any of your tribe members that came through, they should have beat me here.
Yeah, they haven't made it home or have not checked in.
Okay.
And that is very traditional. And the information and the items that the three that we found were carrying is disheartening, I guess, is the best way to say it.
He just immediately, like, gently grabs, like, one of the wait staff, and she's like, my dear, and he just immediately gives, and just immediately palms her several platinum. Do you know anything about any of the, in points of Nova, any more of her?
The Nightwing.
Any more of them that comes through? And she immediately looks and she clenches her fist and she's like, I'm sorry, dear, I've not seen them in 11 days. I know they usually make it every couple weeks.
Yeah, the Nightwind tribe is... There's members of us missing.
We'll keep our eyes... this is Ty is saying it. It's like, I mean... Maybe two birds, one stone. Maybe it's happening that where we find this hideout, possibly that's where your people are.
Yes.
Well,
And our things that they stole.
I'm sure you want to do it post haste, but there's a method and method of madness around here. This is the way things go, and it's probably best that we start this off tomorrow. I have a flat just up the way, plenty of rooms. You can stay with me, no cost. We can try it tomorrow. Figure out from Glyph what kind of perfume to acquire. Figure out what kind of maybe colors this guy likes, and then we can get an ensemble set up for the princess.
I have now finished the sale.
I just slide mine over to you.
I'm gonna lean over to Nova and just be like, it's the best lead we have right now. If we can find them, maybe we'll find your tribesmen and your parents. And if it's not, then we'll turn the city upside down looking for them.
That sounds appropriate. But we're not planning to allow any of them to live with their crimes, right?
Nope.
Good.
To be clear, we don't need to return any bodies. The contract just says eliminate the order. So if you guys don't mind a little bit of murder, all we gotta do is kill them.
Should have seen the ones we came across.
I mean, they've done some pretty bad things, so.
It's only the half
I've
of
got
it.
no problem with it.
Well, as he just finishes his drink, if you would, unless you want to find your own place, Otherwise, you can follow me. I take no offense if you want to find your own place, but free room and board. And he just immediately gets up. He puts his overkimono on. He just starts walking. He starts heading out, and just makes right out of the tavern.
Free hospitality. I'm going to stand up.
Better
I
hurry.
suck down the last of my ale and follow him.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Okay. You see him going up several floors to a nearby establishment, and it has 3 flats on the top. He puts a bronzish, goldish key in, just opens it up, 2 doors, and he just lets you guys go inside. And you see a pretty lavish area. You assume based off this area, this is not something he owns. This is something he's currently renting. Based off the logo that's on the door, that is also on the key, it looks like these rooms are specifically set up for Adventure Guild members whenever they're in town. And he's currently procuring this one while he's on job. He just immediately points over to the rooms on the right. It's like 4 rooms, nothing too large. There's a watering area on the left, and I believe we still got some food from this morning if you need anything. He just immediately closes the door, and he just immediately goes over, and he's just getting relaxed, and it's just kind of like leans forward and just looks at all of you. Now, I want to be clear. I am not used to being with a group. It's not, I haven't done it before. I'm just not used to it. So if you have any questions for me, any concerns or anything like that, feel free to vent it out and voice your opinion now. I'd rather us do it now before we actually deal with the hardships of what we have to encounter.
Are you coming with us to the noble's house? You mentioned going down in the sewers.
Well, the intention would be as if we're sending in your friend to go meet the noble, that might be able to bypass us going into the sewers. Save us some time.
We all can go, or
I mean, it depends on how. I mean, apparently you're the only one here who has had the taste of the fancy life. So, do you think that it would make sense for you to have, I don't know, like an advisor with you or something like that? I'd assume having us all go with you would maybe be too improper, but if you could find a role for everyone to play, then theoretically it could work.
yeah, I'll have to think about it. Maybe not everyone, but maybe 1 or 2 people.
Okay. Just looks.
How well known are you around here, being a mercenary?
How what?
How well known?
Me, I've only come to this side 3 times in the past year. I've been here the longest in the past week because of the job. Otherwise, I'm in and out. I'm more known in the. Oh, where's the map? I'm more known in Wildcliff, but so I'm not really used to this climate, but some, they don't really know me directly, but I am part of the part of the guild.
Just asking in case you could be a potential advisor person tomorrow. We can figure it out.
Oh, yeah, he knows my face.
Never mind then.
Like I said, I tried it and it did not work out well.
Side question, did he leave the ore on the table or did he take it back?
If you guys didn't take it, he would have repocketed it.
I'd say I'd have taken it if he left it out for a second.
Okay. Yeah, he allows you guys to take it. You find it kind of looks like a sapphire mithril kind of ore. It's almost like like a diamond over a diamond over a diamond. It has so many different like cuts and spots to it that are unique. And one side of it, and it still has like the obsidian ore on one side of it, where it was still probably cut out from some kind of wall from mining. So only the front half actually has a gem exposed. If you're nearby any of the spellcasters, as Manon would pass by any of you, you immediately would feel like your arcane proficiency gets increased just by being near it.
That's kind of fascinating.
We should carry that around with us, just until we have to give it back.
I mean, you do with what you want to do with it. I mean, if Rill says to give it to you, I gave it to you. It's not on you to return it to him.
Be careful. Make sure that no one else feels that energy and tries to take it.
Roneen, do you think Bob will hold it?
I don't know how it might affect him, but
Oh, that's true.
I mean, putting magic things in him, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, let's not chance it. There's been... Yeah, let's not chance it.
So
I'll hold on to it for now.
So to imply what the ore does, anybody within 10 feet of the ore automatically gets double proficiency on spellcast and saving throws. The as of just having unattuned to somebody, it's just an area effect. He just like looks, it's like, okay, well, usually Glyph won't come the same night. He's probably gonna perch himself somewhere and we'll probably see him in the morning. So take whatever room you want. He just kind of like, I'm gonna go to sleep. Do you have any questions? Okay.
I think so.
Well, you have a wonderful night, and we'll see you in the morning. As he just immediately goes in his room and just kind of closes the door, leaving 4 other rooms available for you guys to pick from.
Well, I guess tomorrow we go get you some nicer clothing and maybe a little bit of a spa day.
Also, not to be that guy, but since not all of us can go to this meeting, we may want to have a backup plan in case this royal meetup doesn't work out. And I have one I would propose, if you're open to it. Otherwise, we could just follow the royal path.
What's your plan?
Well, as a former raider, and herald to that raid, if I was part of this cult and I saw one of my fellows stumble in, dirty, beaten, perhaps telling of the tale of his fellows' deaths in the desert by cruel hands, I would want to take that poor fellow and take him back to his family, the rest of the cult, and perhaps a hideout.
You're thinking as a disguise?
Big risk.
I have this, and I'll hold up the falcon necklace. Unless we want to give that to Manon when she has a royal meeting in opening of
I mean, we have
opening
to.
the lines of community. Oh, we do have 2. Sorry, I didn't know that. I thought we had one. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have my own.
Well,
It's a big
since
risk,
we have
Bjorn.
to. It is, but fortune favors the bold, as they say, and I can turn invisible, and perhaps our friend Ty can help us to find a way that you could track me or teleport to my location, or otherwise I am a bit sneaky and I have been known to get out of sticky situations when necessary. An idea only.
Maybe you could go snoop around his house while I talk to him.
I'm
I
sure.
do like a good snooping.
I'm sure Tylerian, since he has been trying to find these guys for a while would have a similar cloak to what they wear, maybe even one that another member has worn.
I mean, the other concern is they may have seen us now with him.
Yes.
Well, if that's the case, either plan will fail, so we can't really take that into our considerations, can we? Either way, we're walking into a trap if that's the case. So all we can do is prepare for the worst, hope for the best, no?
Well, if that is the route you want to go into, I can always do disguise self. I can make myself look completely different. They won't even know I'm part of the group.
I can make myself look different as well.
Thinking of a meeting with a noble, it makes sense to have an advisor and maybe a bodyguard. That's only really 2 spots.
Alistair can pose as a bodyguard. Roneen and I can pose as members. Bjorn can be invisible. Nova can be your advisor. I mean, it works, right?
I mean, if this guy can tell that somebody's not a noble just by looking at them, he probably has some magical means or such.
I mean,
to
it's
do
possible that we could get into the house and have a meeting with him, but I don't think you guys as members would. You'd have to find your own way in.
Or go investigate and see if... There's got to be a reason why he wanted to go to the sewers.
You could go.
Maybe there's a tip, or he's found something before. The information that he's collected as he's been here.
All right, hear me out. Let's go in. Manon, pick whoever. 3 go in. The rest stay out in case things go to hell in a handbasket, because, face it, 9 times out of 10 they do. And then there's backup and cavalry coming. Try to find out what we can. If that's a bust, then we go to the sewer. We'll check that out with Tyron. And then if that's a bust, then we follow the next lead.
Not a bad idea.
Understand we need to try to get things done semi-quickly, but we also need to be smart about it.
This sounds pretty important. I'm also tying my personal name to it, so I do want to think about this.
Mm-hmm. Rightfully so.
Plus, Tyron also said that if we do talk to the noble, that may circumnavigate the need for the sewers.
The noble's not just going to give up a cult he's been backing.
He might if some other new noble says that they're interested in backing. I look at Manon. Especially if they've got one of the pendants.
Kind of my plan.
Or
Just to find out what I could.
Or not even just backing, but maybe running off branch, I guess, in the Shadowfell of... Maybe you want to... So maybe that's an option to say that you're trying to...
The goal is to tell him I'm interested in being a part and seeing how much information he gives.
That's true. Okay, makes sense.
The rest of us could cover any exit points he has, because chances are, whether he gives up enough information or not, he'll go meet with the rest of the cult after such an interaction. And we could track him, hopefully.
Or he
So
gets
we have
spooked and he
people-
runs.
Mm-hmm.
We can find a way to the cult.
Which is why the less
Exactly.
people, the better for the initial meeting. But having people tracking it and on the outside as the cavalry is probably super smart.
Agreed.
All right. I don't think we're doing anything else important tonight, so we probably should get some rest and be ready for the day.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn and walk into one of the rooms.
I'm gonna go take a bath.
There's a bath?
Ready for Roneen to say something like that. There's a bath.
There's like a big, huge, like clawed tub, in there.
I'm
She's gonna go for it.
in
The
line
doorway, Roneen and Manon pushing through the doorway, trying to find
You just like went on sitting in the bath, all of a sudden Roneen's head just popped up out of the water.
Get it right. It's biscuit. It'd be biscuit.
No, just as
Maybe
a
that's
seal,
good.
just the water.
Yes.
Biscuit and a seal.
I don't know you like that.
Roneen sees the outdoors and sees like.
No, it's just gonna be tap tap. Are you done yet? Tap tap. Are you done yet?
All right. I was gonna take a lavish, long-needed bath.
No,
But then
it's
Roneen-
more. we need you to be looking at your most noble, so you got dibs on the bath.
But I saw your
very
eyes.
stinky.
I saw your eyes when you said learned there was a bath. So I do speed it up. I do speed it up, and I come back out so you can have your bath sleep thing.
All of a sudden, the water just completely disappears. Kind of like she gets in there and it goes.
Treatment.
Right.
She just has to get the water running, like it just has to just stay on.
What's the things you put in the oven and they get 4 sizes bigger?
Okay. So Roneen, is that where you're just going to sleep? Is in the bath? Is that what you're planning to do?
No, I will just soak in there for
Okay.
a while, and
All right.
and
How many?
I'm very tempted, but it's it's
2.
not like we're someplace safe where there's a pond. It's
Anything anybody else wants to do other than the jacuzzi bath?
I'm sorry. The comment of it's nowhere safe to be like in a pond. And I'm like, you're in an enclosed house in a bathtub. Yeah, you'd rather be outside in a pond with the wild animals.
But it's like a
brand.
shared bathroom.
It's on brand. It's on brand.
All right. So Roneen has a very comfortable. Was someone going to say something?
No, I was gonna crash on the couch probably if there's a
Okay.
couch in the living room.
Okay. The rest of you go to sleep.
I mean, if I got the impression that it's a shared bathroom, but if it's like just for this apartment, I'm sleeping in there.
Oh yeah. It's just this apartment. Yeah, it's not shared.
Right then, yeah, I'm sleeping in. I go.
Okay.
If someone else wants to wash up a bit, that's fine. But I'm sleeping in there.
Someone goes in to wash their hands. Like, excuse me, pardon me. Sorry,
My
excuse me.
amazing power.
Pop up.
Somebody passed out in that.
Yeah,
That
in
takes me back to
sealed
some
form.
house parties.
I'm sleeping in the bathtub in sealed form.
When you go to Dragon Con, you need to have 8 people in one room. Someone has to sleep in the bathtub.
Yep. Totally me.
Bathroom attendant shit. She's like, you need soap? Cologne?
Thank
Right?
God none of us are drunk. Thank God none of us are drunk. It'd be like the
It's-
scene from Hangover with the tiger. Is that a tiger? Is that seal? No, that isn't seal.
Okay, so you all eventually do get your sleep. I need everyone to give me an insight check as you guys go to sleep.
I don't like that.
Of course you do.
Of course I do. Why wouldn't you want me to? You know, like,
That's a natural 140.
fantastic.
The 18
I'll
for
say 17.
17, 18 for Manon, 2 for
I had
Zoom,
an 18. 4
4. Bjorn and Nova, what'd you get?
I got
That
16
20 for
plus.
21.
Okay,
I
all
got
right.
16 plus 9.
Okay, all right. Most of you have regular dreams. No problem. Even Roneen, the comfortable clawed tub soothes you, lulls you to sleep, and the normal horrors of nightmares do not come to you. At first, everyone else is fine. Azalia, you get pulled into a restless sleep. You now this time are being sent alone on this voyage to the Weave Mine. Same as before, you encounter the exact same scenario. You're in this large crevice that's way deep. So it grabs you, leaves everyone else to die. You land on this area, so it goes into depression, and you find the Weave Mine. Did anybody have an insight less than 15? No?
I mean, I got it.
Fat goose egg, baby.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Hang on one second. That's not what I wanted. Hang on one second.
You got this.
Trying to pull up the
Don't
information.
say that.
Yeah, right.
After her.
Yes. Saying that is Azalia got
Not even nods, is it?
Sister Turtle Wife, no!
All right. If music wants to play, there we go.
Oh no, we need mood music?
Later trail of blood.
Patsy starts playing.
I don't like this.
You are within the sanctum of the Weave Mine, but she has not summoned herself yet. Everything goes quiet in the place. You can move freely within her area, this forest, this pasture of hers. You do not see her anywhere. And whenever she reveals herself, light is shown. It is dark. It is eerie. You feel like if she was nearby, you could realize it. But you don't sense her anywhere. You are within her plane of existence that she should be the only one in. But you do not sense her here. You are within a path, the same path that you and Manon encountered her last and basically decide to tell her to fuck off. But you do not see her anywhere. This path is roughly about 10 feet wide, and it is just like a flattened grassland that just, pressed down like you were going through like a trail in the woods. All the trees are unique, almost like they are pieces of different kind of realms. You got different trees and pastures from the Shadowfell, different that are from the Feywild, some are from the Averant Plain. It's kind of the Noah's Ark of different kind of pastures and prairies, all kind of put together in this one land. But you don't see her anywhere. You still see little critters all over the place, but they seem to be running away from you. What do you do?
Pick a tree out of frustration. And then I kind of walk around. I'm looking around.
Okay.
Is there anything else that I see there?
Can you give me an investigation check?
Investigation.
I need the fan for this.
Why? 13?
13. There is, as you look around, things are starting to slow. Normally, you experience this you've only experienced this a few times when this has happened. When your father appeared, when a god is coming in, they have to slow things down so the person who views them, not everyone can see them. But in this case, it's kind of like everything is stopped because the Weave Mine is not here. Everything is slowing itself down. You're seeing like a little squirrel like run off, and every second their speed goes from 30 to 25 to 20 until they come to a full stop at mid-leap. As the wind is moving the leaves, one leaf just like stops in the air mid-float until you notice everything around you just stops. The brush line, the wind coming against the grass line at your feet, just freezing momentum. Even the stars themselves do not move. Everything around you has been stopped in time. You are technically a spellcaster. I'll allow you to give me an Arcana check.
I have spells?
Watch her get a natural 20.
What? No. It's a 12.
12. Your information of magic is limited to what your brother knows and what you were taught from being back over in your home, to a little bit of here or there. Whatever is happening here is something that even you assume that your father didn't have would at least know very little about. As far as you know, time is stopped here, in a realm where no one's magic should be able to manipulate except for the Weave Mind. Someone else is stopping her realm from progressing, but you're still able to move. You do hear someone walking around, moving with a gentle footstep, but with yet a heavy boot. You do not see them anywhere, but almost sounds like, much like a horror movie, you first hear them about 20 feet to your right, and as soon as you look over, you swear to God they're 30 feet behind you. They're moving with grace, and if it wasn't for the boots on their feet, they would be quiet. But their boots are not too indifferent from the boots of your father. They are regal in nature, but they still are for a mage. It seems relative to that, but with a heavier footstep.
Really, really tired of this nightmare. You can just stop your tricks and show yourself.
At this point, you start to see the visage of the Weave Mind appear in front of you. But she looks terrified. And then all of a sudden, you just see her shaking in fear. She's not looking at you. It looks like she's seen something and now she is stuck in a straight, just to the core, afraid.
It's behind me. I know it's behind me. And I turn around.
Okay. Nothing's there.
And she's still looking behind me?
No, she's in front of you.
But she's looking behind me.
And you don't see anything.
Well, this is a new development.
Eventually,
What
just
can you
notice
do?
she's completely still. She's frozen in time as well. Until he just hears something behind her and just puts a hand on her back and just pushes her forward as she drops like a frozen statue and shatters on the ground. You see a man standing behind her, tall, about 8 feet in height, regal in nature. You assume, based off his height, possibly giant. But if it wasn't for his height, you would assume human. He has what looks like once upon a time was a very, very regal suit on. Nice coat, nice shirt, nice trousers, nice boots, but it looks like they're clean, but looks like they've been battle damaged for some time. And he has yet to either take the time or cared to fix them. He just stands there as he puts a cane down in front of him. He just stands there, just staring at you, and just smiles with a very curious but certain smile at you. He starts to walk 5 feet closer, then another 5 feet, then another 5 feet. And as he walks, you know he does not require the cane, but he still swings the cane in front of him, presses it down, and moves closer and closer to you. Do you walk backwards, or you just hold firm? Do you hold still?
I hold my ground.
He stops about 10 feet in front of you and he replaces the cane straight down. He continues to smile at you. That is unappealing to your core. There is no reason to believe that this smile is in your best interest at all. He just swings the cane around. I'm surprised to see you alone this time. I was hoping to see the princess. No, not just the princess, you obviously as well, but to find you alone makes this all too easy. As he keeps spinning his king around, he's just surrounding you, keeping 10 feet and close.
So are you the one that has been showing me these dreams, or has it been her?
Oh, I don't have the ability to put people in visions. It's not my forte. Let's just say I've taken the advantage of her trying to communicate to you and decided to peek in. Pierce through the veil, if you will. My name is of no consequence. You will not need to speak of it to your friends, so I will leave it to myself. I'm here to continue the conversation that the Weave Mind was going to give to you. I believe she was going to give you a third chance, an ability to, a final offering to accept her help. I've come to extend that olive branch, if you will. You are of, well, you and your brother are of unique bloodlines that are unique to these realms, and he has not come into this visage, so I speak to you. Yourself.
What guarantee do I have that you're not as bad or just worse than she is?
Oh, there is no
terrified of you.
guarantees. I am much worse. Far worse.
Why are you here?
It's not... There have been things in motions for thousands and millions of years. A game of dragon chess that has been going on for some time. And we're about to close up a game, but I'm making sure I'm getting my pieces on the board. You, your brother, the princess, and several others are key pieces in that. And let's just say you and your brother are two birds, one stone. I have had problems with your father. And if I can take off one of his pieces off the board, all the better. As now he starts to walk directly towards you to get it right within melee range of you.
I do take one step back.
Okay, then he stops.
What do you want?
To complete what I was planning to do a million years ago. Do something that people have been rewriting over several times. And they believe you, as he teleports behind you within a second and just whispers to your ear, are a good piece of that puzzle. But you notice he's not actually teleporting. He's stopping time and then he's just literally walking around you. And he just reappears behind you when he resumes it.
I try and stab him with the dagger.
He doesn't stop you. You just stab him. It goes in. He looks at you. Well, valiant effort. It would have felt poor sportsmanship to me to strike you before you struck me. He's going to roll to attack you. Does a 18 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, I need you to give me a charisma saving throw, please.
Okay. Done.
Okay. All of a sudden, he slows things down and you can't react. He just puts his fingers and he just goes directly towards your chest. And then all of a sudden, you blink and you just see his hand through you. All of a sudden you start to feel weak. You start to feel numb. You start to feel cold. As he just looks, a piece has been taken off the board as he just pulls his hand back, bloody. Alistair, you wake up from a dream. Something in you is alerted. Are you in the same room as your sister?
I don't think so, because there would have been enough room for each to take one. So I'm
going to say it's kind of like your this is kind of like your twin sense, kind of like that. Like you can tell something.
No, I mean,
yeah.
Twin vibing.
Yeah.
I was actually just going to ask if like our weird twin connection would have.
This is when it would have happened.
Me and pulled me into the dream, but I literally go busting out of my room and like slam her door open.
Okay, as soon as you do, you just see her arms draped, her body going cold, and you see a wound completely open where her heart would be. We are going to end it there.
Oh no! You can't do this! No!
For that, now we are playing next week.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
I can't fix there not being a heart.
Scott prestidigitation.
No.
That doesn't fix up
No.
heart situation.
A gaping hole in my chest and a missing heart.
Why? Why does Zalia's children always end up?
I've seen this before.
So,
This is very not good.
with that, we will end it there. We will be, compared to what was just said, we are actually taking off next week to make sure that we're all available. And no, I see shaking of heads.
No, wait, hold on. We gotta talk about that.
All right, we'll post in the socials if we're going to be playing next week or not. So
Okay.
I will post in the socials coming up closer if we're going to be playing next week or not, and whether or not we're playing the week after that. If
We'll
you
survive the suspense. I promise.
So,
We will. We're strong.
I mean, given her an extra week allows her to create a new character. Just saying.
No!
Hey.
There's a reason Joe brought the video back, because he was gonna take something else. Wow.
Okay, we are going to end it there again. And do not forget that we have Degart tomorrow and the finale for our Star Wars campaign on Thursday. So if you want to see the big bad boss battle in Star Wars, along with, if we can fit enough time with a decent epilogue, we will be doing that at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, and we got our Degart game with some stress going in there, with possibly someone getting shot in that one. So,
Probably me.
Oh, la-di-da-di.
Next week of the Nerdy Playbook Twitch.
right.
Joe.
All right. Good night.
Whose mother she had this?